So for our last mobilization, we had the concave tibia moving over the convex talus, so the roll and glide were in the same direction. For this one, we'll switch it up and we'll pick a mobilization in which the convex head of the femur is moving on the concave acetabulum. So for this mobilization, we're going to use a bit of a thicker band, as the hip is a larger joint, can handle a little more force and a thicker, stronger band. That band is going to go very close to the hip joint. When we're trying to create these translation, these small sliding movements, we want our force to be applied relatively close to the joint. So that means placing the band up near the bikini line. From here, we're moving into end range flexion, then again just gently oscillating near that end range. Moving back and forth through that end range, while the whole time the band is pulling in the opposite direction. So I'm going to come out of this and let's think about that applied to our analogy of the roly-poly and the half pipe. All right, so here's the concave half pipe. The roly-poly tries to roll up and he glides back down. It's the same idea that the acetabulum is this concave structure. The femoral head is rolling in this direction as we move into flexion and gliding in this direction. If you imagine the individual still laying on their back, rolling and gliding here, that explains why we choose that direction of band. Again, like we said in the previous video, these things are not always as predictable, so sometimes we see mobilizations work that we might not expect based on the concave and convex rule, but still lays a good groundwork for thinking through some of these joint mechanic problems, thinking through the arthrokinematics, and being able to apply a mobilization. For this mobilization, designed to improve hip flexion, so the retest will probably be something that involves deep hip flexion, like a front squat, again, could go with a pistol, any movement like that, that you could perform before and after this mobilization to see if there's an improvement. Even if the depth is similar, but there's an improvement in terms of the pelvic position, less posterior tilt or butt wing, that will be considered a win for this mobilization.